Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining you the problem scoring and it was asked in Codechef contest starters 216. So let's read out the problem. Alice and Bob were playing a game with points to score. Each player score is some non-negative integer number of points. In the end, Alice won the game by score X more points than Bob. Okay. Further, it is known that the total number of points scored by both of them was Y. So with this information, your task is to find how many points Alice scored and how many points Bob scored. It is guaranteed that the input is generated such that there exists a valid solution. So always there will be a solution. So we need to find the scores, scored by both Alice and Bob. So input format in the first line of input we will have test cases, and for each test case we have two integers x and y. At the end we'll have to output Alice and Bob's scores. So let's take one by one examples and understand. They have given three examples. In the first we have 1 and 1. So let's go to the board. So what they're saying is x is 1 and y is 1 in the first example, but in the problem what they said is let's say a is the score scored by Alice and b is the score scored by Bob. So in the question what they have said is Alice will score x more points, okay, x more points than Bob, x more points than Bob. This is Alice, right? So from this what you can figure out, so whatever, let's say b is the score of Bob, if you do plus x in that, it is going to be the score of Alice. So you've got one equation, right? And they're saying the total scores scored by both Alice and Bob is y. So basically total score scored by Alice and Bob, let's say a is the score of Alice, b is the score of Bob, so it is going to be y. So once you have got these two equations, we need to solve for a and b. So let's take this one, and as you know a is like b plus x, so in this equation let's put, so a value b plus x, in this we'll have to put. So once you put that, it is going to be b plus x, which was a, and b is equals to y. So it is going to be 2b is equal to y minus x, and b is going to be y minus x by 2, right? Okay. So once we have got b, we can find a. So from this a, how can you find? A is going to be b plus x, right? But what is b? B is y minus x by 2 plus x. So a can be written as you can write y by 2 minus x by 2 plus x, so you can write as x, you can write it as x by 2 plus x by 2, right? Because half x and half x is going to be full x, so this minus half x plus half x get cancelled, so your a is going to be x plus y by 2. So once you have got this formula, we can find the Alice and Bob square, scores. So we have got a as to be, Alice score is to be x plus y by 2, and Bob score is like y minus x by 2, right? So let's find Alice score from first example. It is x plus y, which is 1 plus 1 by 2, it is going to be 1. And what is Bob's score? It is 1 minus 1, which is 0 by 2, it is going to be 0, right? So let's check, we have 1 and 0, right? So similarly you can find for 2 and 8. Let's find it. So in the second example, we have x as 2, y as 8. Ali's score is going to be x plus 5 by 2, which is 5, right? 10 by 2 is 5. Bob's score is going to be 8 minus 2 by 2, which is going to be 3. So it is 5 and 3. It is 5 and 3. So yeah, let's solve this using code. It was easy only. Basically, we need to figure out the equations and solve it. So we have input test cases. So test cases I have taken at this position, and for every test case we have x and y. For every test case I'm calling function solve, and solve is here. So let's take x comma y as input. Okay. Now as I said, let's denote a as Ali's score, which is going to be x plus y whole divided by 2, and Bob's score, as you have seen, it is y minus x whole by 2, and we need to output a and b, basically Ali's score and Bob's score. Let's try to run it. It is running fine. Let's try to copy paste in the online editor, and let's try to submit it. And yeah, it got accepted. So it was an easy problem only. Basically, from this statement you could have drawn the formula for score of Alice and score of Bob in terms of x and y, so which is as shown here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.